Another video from the land of irrelevancy, but this time it's not as bright. Okay, I had to turn on the lights this time. Yes, my lighting sucks. Yes, I need lighting. I still can't afford lighting. It is what it is. Okay, but at least I hope I'm not gonna get more heaven jokes in the comments. I hope. The Wuthering Waves anniversary is here. I have a lot of expectations going in this. I'm hearing there's some problems going on. It just ended. The anniversary live stream just ended. This is still fresh. I'm gonna go in this not knowing much besides the some of the feelings of the reaction of the community towards that anniversary. But I will give my honest thoughts about this. I have some expectations. Not two are the big ones, which is a fix to the ecosystem, the XP premium tuners, all that. We've been shouting about this since day one. Number two, and most important, is the goddamn 50-50 system. The number two is, of course, a long shot. I think the 50-50 system will eventually disappear. Maybe not so soon because they have a lot of very promising characters that they know are going to sell. People are going to buy those anyway. There's not much incentive for them to remove it right now, but I do believe it's a system that will go eventually. So, without further ado, let's get into what they did. All right, here we are. Wuthering Waves 2.3 Fiery Apregio of Summer Reunion. I don't know about you, but it's still raining where I live. It doesn't feel like summer to me, man. Okay, so we got the Bard girl. I forget her name a lot. I don't know why. I know I'm pulling and I know I'm excited for the character. I forget the name. Look at that. I can't remember pretty girls' names. What a shocker. Anyway, we got Zanny, of course. Yeah, we will be pulling for that. Next we have Temple. Okay. 23rd of May is that when this is happening? Okay, I guess it's not like at the start of the patch. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe I'm drawing a blank right here. These are cute, by the way. We got little Jinxie. I think that's the skin. That's very beautiful. Got Cartesia there and everything. Those are cute. Those are cute. We take those. I hope they have like these stickers for like the profile pics. I'd love to have that. Jesus Christ. Okay, can we get rid of the standard pulls or add 5 more limited pulls to this? This is an insult. Like, if how are people not talking more and more about this? This is an insult, period. We should not have 5 standard pulls replace 5 limited pulls. If you're gonna copy Honkai Star Rail, at least do limiteds. Give us the 10 plus the 5. That if anybody says that's greedy, last time someone said someone is being greedy about normal shit, you saw what happened. So I do believe it is high time we add 5 more pulls, limited pulls. You know what's crash that we should have Astrice, because Astrice allows you to choose where to put those pulls, because this is just for character. If you wanted the weapons, tough luck. You gotta just use the patch fucking refresh. I do believe it is time for us to have 5 pulls limited, 5 pulls in Astrice, and 5 standard pulls. That would be my hope for this system. I do believe this is from a bygone time. This is a slap in the face for me each time I see this. I'll be completely honest with you. If we are a day one player, I do feel like we are reaching the end of the usage of standard pulls. I already have like 2 Emerald of Genesis, 2 Static Mist, the gun, the crit gun, right? I have all the standard units, some even in multiple copies. Like, I don't need standard pulls anymore. Yes, they're good and we should keep them for newer players, but they're not as valuable as they used to. So maybe it's time. Please give us Astrice on top of this too. I'm not being greedy. I'm being realistic. If you're going to copy SSR, do it right. Expand. Gift of Melodic Verses. Log in and claim 5. Okay, so I see premium tuners here, so I guess those are still a thing. Okay, spoiler alert. I don't know what modifiers are, I'll be honest. And 300 Astrites. Okay, what is even this? Okay, cool. I guess it's for the modifiers. We'll see what those do. Another temple. Participate in the event to win 10 Radiant Tides. Flight aspect. I guess we finally get to change what we glide with, I think. And Phantom Chest. mimic, which no one is going to use because they're one cost. Typically, one costs are not in the main slot. Yay. Those skins? The fuck is? Whoa, 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 whoa! What is even the summer skins? Oh my god, no! I'm not a fan of summer skins. All right, I'm not that much of a gooner. Okay, that's I'm the wrong target audience for this. I know a lot of people, especially a bald man, is gonna be very happy with these, but me personally, I'm not. Okay, I'll be honest. I could care less. If anything, I find it somewhat lame to see like a character fight wearing a bikini. That's I don't know, like you're fighting for your life. And what you thought of bringing to battle is a bikini is silly to me. So it is what it is. I guess they're the Gunner baits. I guess we're going a little snow break there, especially with the Changli skin. Like, holy smokes. Okay, from reading the first part of what they wrote there, if you go to a website, you can get like a voucher that's worth 300 Lunites, but you cannot use it as 300 Lunites. There's like 2 pulls. You can't do that. You can save 300 Lunites if you're buying one of these skins. That's cool, I guess. The outfit voucher can be used in version 2.4, not 3. Interesting. Wait, so this is for 2.4? Interesting. So we're seeing things that are supposed to occur in version 2.4. Oh, so they're doing what HSR did. They're like, oh, we're having this plan. Like, get hyped for the next version. Okay, that's good, I guess. I mean, we'll take it. Entitles you to a price reduction of 300 Lunas on your purchase. The outfit available to purchase include those that have been released and the 2 new ones that will be released in version 2.4. Okay, great. Gilded Night Market. Okay, another 10 pulls. So I guess that's 30 pulls so far, which is great. Yeah, that's 30 pulls. We're not going to count these because you always get them. Because we're looking at what the anniversary is giving. Okay. Complete convenient tasks and activity tasks to obtain night market tokens, which can. That's good. I always wanted the sword cat skin thingy. I needed that. That's good because I missed it. I just couldn't be bothered with doing it. Okay, so you can get nightmare tokens, which can be exchanged in the Gilded Nightmare for 10 radiant ties modifier. But okay, what the fuck is a modifier? We gotta look at that. Tell me, please. They tell us what that is. Top up reset. Okay, that's it. We all know what that means. People are about to spend more. Good for them. Upgraded returnee event. Okay. Upgraded returnee event. During the reprise of Tides event, complete progress tasks to claim rewards and enjoy exclusive content double drop in both boss challenge. So rovers who have not logged in for 60 consecutive days or more will have access. Who the fuck quit the game? Who quit the game, man? I don't know a lot of people that quit. I know some that did, and if they want to come back, this is a good thing because you can get 10 radiant ties. That's big. Like, you get a whole 10 pull for coming back. I think in Hoyoversed you get like 2 or 3 pulls. This is big. Yeah, hey, let's go. This is good. If you've been playing Wuthering Waves and have been like indecisive in whether or not to come back, this is a good opportunity to give the game another try. Why not? I think the game is doing good right now. There's obviously some issues, but it's headed in a decent direction. I just hope they keep going there. The item modifier will be added to Pioneer Podcast rewards. Item modifier? So what does it do? Resounding Waves. Participate in the anniversary web event, Resounding Waves, to review the milestones you've achieved. Oh, they're doing what the Hoyoversed did. Okay, cool. Birthday Blessing. Do I get pulls for that? If your birthday has passed and you finish your birthday initial city, you can still receive the blessings and gift the current year via in-game mail. Okay, I guess maybe they'll give you like that 1 pull that Honkai Star Rail did, probably. I have no idea what this is. This is a lot of text. It's scary. We're not reading that. Next, we have the companion story. Okay. Oh, man, what the hell? Look at Zanny. What the hell? I guess this is the Super Saiyan form. That's okay. We're pulling. All right. Never. I retract what I said earlier about Zanny. We need to get both girls and then Carthesia after. By the way, like that's a lot of saving we have to do, ladies and gentlemen. A new permanent event. Is that Chisha? Man, look at Chisha. She looks so cold. Okay. Fleur de Lis and Lorelei. What's that? Like hologram challenges? Well, there goes some ass tries that some of us will never get because we're too casual in this game and we couldn't be bothered to know so much about it. well, be very good in combat, to be honest. I mean, you can know, but like, you have to be good at combat. All right, here we go. Optimizations. This is what I'm here for mainly. Also, by the way, where's the free 5-star? We're not getting a free 5-star character. We're getting the 30 pull treatment like SSR. Uh-oh. New feature Echo Aspect. Change the appearance of Resonator, Glide, and Flight Apparatus. Okay, here we go. Well, that's good. That's good. I guess we're pulling a Genshin. We can change how we fly. That's good. Data modification. Use a modifier to adjust the first main stat. Aha. Well, here we go. Okay, I guess this is the modifier. All right, here we go. Use a modifier to adjust the first main stat of an unenhanced 5-star Echo into a designated stat. What the fuck does that mean? Modifiers can be obtained through special events, Pioneer Podcast, and Item Exchange. Use a modifier to adjust the first main stat of an unenhanced 5-star Echo into a designated stat. Okay, so I don't have to trouble myself too hard with Nightmare Echoes. I can get crit rate easily. That's good. We all know what's coming next. They're going to do this shit for substats. That's going to happen. When is it going to happen? We don't know, but again, you got to get them through premium stuff. They're limited, which is good, but it's better to have this than not to have this. I would have expanded further on it for the substats, but then again, substats is how they keep you playing because you get addicted to the RNG of the substats and wanting the perfect role in each substat. So yeah, for me, I don't care as much, to be completely honest. I took away that power from them, which is what I encourage people to do, is to not let these companies play you with this RNG manipulation tactic they do. Like, don't get addicted to that stuff. Just get something that works and use it, period. Don't try too hard with that, because this is the type of shit they pull to try and keep getting you with that stuff. Ray tracing and 120 FPS. Okay, we don't care. I use a laptop. My computer sucks. It can't do 120 FPS. Way to let me know I'm broke. Especially phone users looking at this right now going, what's even that? No CD for boss fights. You can restart the boss fight immediately. Oh, thank God. Thank you. Yes, good. Finally. Dude, do you realize how many minutes I spent just waiting for some shit to respawn? Like, that shit was annoying. Underlined hyperlinks will be added to complicated or important in-game terminology. Clicking on a hyperlink term will bring up its definition. I have no idea what that means, but sure. Game resources download optimization. Cool. Okay, we got... That's a cute picture, especially look at the little Changli here. Aw, that's adorable. Oh, dude, this is cute. This is really... Look at Carlota here. Yeah, these are cute. These are cute. New resonators, Zanny and Shiakona. We will be pulling for both. I will be pulling for both. I don't know a lot of people that are not pulling for like both. Like it's very hard to skip any one of these two, to be honest. Their weapon is Blazing Justice in Woodland Aria, which we will probably be skipping. Unfortunately, I want to get the sword for Fleur de Lis, Carticia, when she comes out. That's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, Blazing Justice is a gauntlet, by the way, even though Zanny doesn't look like she's holding a gauntlet. Like, that's one huge-ass gauntlet she's using, which is not a gauntlet, by the way, it's a shield. Yeah, that's a gauntlet. I guess they took in the feedback and decided not to go with a new weapon type for Zanny, because I'm pretty sure Zanny was supposed to be the introduction to a new weapon type, which is maybe shields or something. I don't know. But anyway, we're not getting that. Also, what was her name again? Oh my God. Chiakona getting a gun. She's a gun user. That's good to know. We get to use Static Mist. Yay. Crit. I love sword users and gun users, because you can use the standard pulse for a crit weapon and give it to them, because we all know 4-star weapons suck. All right, next we have phase 1 is Zanny, phase 2 is Shakosha. Okay, that's good. Okay, wait. Anniversary convene. Okay, we get to pick one of these. Wait, set a 5-star as a target for a drop. We got a multi banner. Okay. Set 5-star comment. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, I guess if you're new to the game and coming back, you can pick your target. This is definitely something for players that are new or old players that are coming back to get into. definitely, this is a good time to start replaying the game for sure. And if I might pick up Brant if I have some pulls left, because he's the one character I don't have from the banners. Maybe. You know what? I ain't too mad at that. Maybe. The rules of Anniversary Resonator Convene is the same as the normal banners, respectively, and the 5-star guarantee count is shared among the convene of the same type. Please refer to the. Just get rid of the 50-50. Like, why do you have to say guarantee? It's just 50-50. That's it. Get rid of that shit. For the first copy. During Anniversary Resonator Convene, the selectable 5-star Resonator wave bands will become available in the Afterglow store, each with a limit of 2 purchases, and they will be removed once the convene ends. Okay, I don't know what that means, but that's it. Special events are a bunch of stuff that we will do for the sake of free stuff. That's it. That's it. What? No. Is there something else? Maybe I missed something? Yeah, I guess that's all we have. I'll admit, this is way below what I expected they would do. First of all, there's no free 5-star. Let's get that out of the way. Like, we're the same players that are used to getting free 5-star out of nowhere, like Shangri Yao, which is a very, very solid unit to this very day. Like, it's still a strong standalone unit you can use. Yes, it kills Calcharo. I'm sorry for Calcharo mains, but I wanted to play Calcharo too. I even picked him in the standard banner thing, like which you have to choose a 5-star. I picked Calcharo, and I was happy to finally get him. And guess what? He's benched because they just decided to give me a better unit, which, I'll be real, like, this is what we're used to. This is the standard that they themselves have set. This feels like too little considering what we are used to and what they were used to do, like considering their previous behavior, which is telling that times are changing. Wuthering Waves are definitely changing up their tactic and how they market themselves to the players, which is something we all knew was coming. Okay, I've talked about this before, and where I'm just gonna remind you again that despite them telling you otherwise, they are still gacha companies. They can treat you good, they can still do good things, but their very nature, what they are, is a gacha company. They will do gacha shit, which is this stuff right here, which okay. The gacha stuff is as simple. They have to make it so that pulls, premium currencies, is scarce and valuable to you, the player, as much as possible, because that thing is worthless. If I go out on the street right now and want to buy a bottle of water or like some salad, basically I show them the astrites and radiant tides, the store is gonna laugh me out of there, man. Like, you cannot trade and use those. That's not real life currency. You cannot use it for anything. So sadly, that's basically what they do. That's the tactic. And I do feel like that's why maybe they didn't give us as many pulls. Plus, something that's interesting and kind of the problem with their own setup is they give you character pulls, not weapon pulls, which could be important for certain types of players. If you're going to do this, I would have highly encouraged giving us even the 10 extra weapon pulls. That would have been very good. It's just 30. It's half pity of a guaranteed weapon of our own choosing. That would have been nice. That would have been nice, especially considering how ass the 4-star weapons are. All right, could have, especially now you're giving us all these weapons of our own choosing. You're giving us free, limited character pulls, which is good. We get to pick one of our characters, but the weapon is like this extra mile that you want us to pay for, which most players aren't, because it's just a stick that you rarely see on the screen. So like most free-to-play players don't care about the 5-star weapon, especially the signature ones, unless it's their favorite character. Like they're very, very, very hype for that character, which most aren't. Like they just pick characters just to keep the game flow going, or because, hey, look, new pairs of titties in the screen. Like that's as far as it goes. So like, to me personally, I do feel like these rewards are way too lackluster in my own taste personally, considering the standard that they themselves have set. Unfortunately, This is below what I expected by a mile, man. Especially the optimization. Yeah, gliding is good. We get to pick the main character or the main stat for echoes. That's good. That saves time. But God knows I'll be using the shit out of that to get my Zanny main stat crit rate. I don't want to freaking farm for nightmares, which I might now because it respawns fast. Maybe God knows how I will react to it as a player in my own gameplay. But it's it's there. Like it's not bad, but it's average. You know, it's average at best. Like it's medium size. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like this is a huge missed opportunity, considering it's the anniversary, the first anniversary of Wuthering Waves, the very game that gives us a free 5-star, the start, Changlia, a limited one, a lot of standard characters that we don't even know what to do with them. Like we were overwhelmed with how many 5-stars we've had at the start. It's crazy. 100% weapon guarantee banner, all that good shit. And devs listened. Like that's what the fuck they're known for. And that's it. That's what we get in the anniversary. You get 2 skins in 2.4, which is swim shit, which I guess for the core audience of the Gooners, they're happy with that. But players like myself are looking at shit going, I'm not buying that shit. I don't know about you, but if I'm going to spend money on that, I'd rather spend it on real bitches. You know. Hey, I'm sorry to say it, but you do realize you could take that money and use it on real life, right? You know you can do that, right? I don't know, man. I feel like I'm rambling, but the reason why I'm rambling and yapping this hard about it is because I'm disappointed. I am. Yeah, I guess that's the wuwa anniversary. HSR could. So much for that. They could have literally landed the finishing blow on HSR and their practices, mainly. Not the game, but mainly the dev practices. But they decided, you know what? We're going to keep it at their level, which goes to show that these guys copy Hoyoversed, by the way. They will. And if they can do what Hoyoversed do and get away with it, they'll do it. They'll do it. They're trying to do it now, and it's up to us now, the players in the community, to react. If you react too positively to this, it means they can get away with it. They don't have to try as hard for you to get like your appreciation. I don't want my Wuthering Waves to change to whatever that is. I don't want the Hoyoversation of my Wuthering Waves. I really don't. I really don't. I feel like we are seeing the Hoyoversation of it, and I'm against that. I really am. But yeah, I'll probably be alone in that hill, I'm sure. Feel free to dislike my ass for this. I know Kurobas don't like me as much, Hoyo Shields don't like me as much, but the reason why they don't like me as much is because I've just tell them some things that they're uncomfortable to admit, unfortunately. It is what it is. Like, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but somebody has to. I'm just shaking you in your sleep. You're in a comatose state. Like, you think you're in a reality, in a matrix. I'm just shaking you to wake up, man. That's not real life. That's not reality. We can do better. And in video games, you have to do that. You have to do that. My goal with all this is for gacha games to keep one-upping each other and not stoop to one level. All right? Like, I'm all for wuwa doing this. Like, it's Corpa 101, you do your thing. But I want you to one-up, because that's how we win as consumers. Like, all these gacha companies competing and one-upping each other is how we win. But if they're just gonna all just stand in that one little ceiling and just keep fighting each other in that one ceiling and never want to budge above it, that's a problem for us. It is. But that's just me. Like, comment, subscribe. See ya.